everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Sanaa, so crafty Sanaa, and I am back with part 3 of setting up my August month in my Payday Budget book. So today I'm going to be showing you how I set up my monthly budget. If you want to see how I do that, please stay tuned. Okay, so I am going to open up the section to August. In part 1, we did my monthly financial goals, setting those up. And part 2, we set up my monthly calendar, not on the 1 page, but you have the option of doing it on a 2 page. So we set my monthly calendar up for August, which was part 2, video part 2. And here you'll see how I set that up. Now, I did my bill tracker, which I didn't go over with you all, but this is how I do it. I set up in categories: home, auto, credit, cell, tech, TV, which I didn't write here, TV, and debt. Okay, so based on these categories and amounts, I am going to go in and set up my monthly budget. So I am going to take the book and I am going to get started here. So I hope everyone can see the entire book. I'm right-handed, so I will have the book more so on my right-hand side. And I have some stickers. I'm going to do a couple other things. So the first thing I'm going to do is I start by listing, this is the income, but I gave you spots here to pull in any leftover money. So for me, I like to track any cash that I have, and I include my HSA balance in there. And then on the second, I always do my cash envelopes, okay? So I did not prepare for this video properly. I did not go in and add up my checking accounts, but I do have my cash envelope balance because I was working them. So I do know my cash envelope has a total of $12,534.62 in all of my envelopes, okay? And roughly, I want to say what I have in my checking account. Yes, but I don't know that I'm really comfortable with putting my, I'm not that transparent yet. So you guys forgive me. What I'm doing is walking you through how I set up my monthly budget. Okay, so what's in my account aside, let's go ahead and, So my income sources is usually my main income from my career. I have a full-time career. And my side business, which is So Crafty Sanaa, and a couple other things that I do. I always include other for any additional monies that I may get. Hubby, child support, anything, selling stuff, whatever the case may be. I'm also going to include my bill account here because all of my bill money is in this account. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the money I have in my bill account, I have that written down. So I'm just looking for where I wrote that. I believe it's $5,011 and $5,011. Wait, you know what? Oh, great. I thought I wrote, okay, $5,111. Oh, you know what? Let me check my spreadsheet because I have a spreadsheet and I believe that amount is on it. $5,111.28. Okay. So that money is going to pull into income. That is the begin. Oh, you know what I didn't show you? I always do August 1st, the first of the month, and then I always put the last day of the month. Okay. So this is going to list my income starting today, which is August the 1st. And here is for August 31st. Okay. So my main income, and this is net income, and this is going to be net income after I take out my investments come automatically out, so to speak. So let's see. Okay, so I list all of my income sources here, right? I didn't get any income for the month, but I can estimate what I want my income to be for the month. So I always give a rough estimate for the side business of $5,000, right? Oh my gosh, I mean, you never know. So I am just going to put other income, YouTube, any Amazon income. I'm gonna roughly just put that at 2,000. Okay. The other thing I like to do is I put all of my categories here. So I'll put home, auto, credit, sell/tech, TV, and debt. Okay. So I will pull the figures from here. So I estimate my home bills to be $1,316.72. Auto to be $1,784.04. Credit $557.43. Cell tech $369.07. TV $200.16. Debt $581.94. Okay, so I'm gonna add that up. Now, what I would normally do is put that total. Oh, you guys can't see that, but I would normally put that total down here, which I'm gonna add that up and see what it is. So we have $1,016.72 plus $1,784.04 plus $557.43 plus $369.07 plus $200.16 plus $581.94 equals. So my bill total for the month, $4,809.36. Okay, now that doesn't include, and this is just saving money. So when I put savings here, this is not my envelope savings, but just to keep a savings account open, I get one free at my bank. So that's going to be $100, right? Any debt payments, I don't know what my debt payments are going to be for the month, but if I make any debt payments, I'll total them up and have a monthly total here. But you'll see me accumulate them there. So what happens is I don't put my budgeted amounts here. I put my actuals. So at the end of the month, when I go back and reevaluate my budget, and I have to fill in these totals, which I'll do in a second, I am going to see what my total income was here. Okay, I'm going to place that amount here under income. And then after I pay all of my bills and the actual amounts that I pay, I'm going to take this total. I'm going to put it here. Then I'll put the balance left over. And then any envelopes I distribute to envelope cash stuffing, put that amount here and then write my balance. And then any savings I contribute, balance, debt payments, balance. So this is what I'll have left over at the end of the month, which will be a net or a loss. Normally it's a net. It's always a net. But you never know. Life takes a turn. It could be a loss one month. So far, I've been blessed not to have any losses. I have always been in the positive, but I am doing something different for August. I want to stick to all cash spending. I am trying to cut back. I am trying to save more. I'm trying to pay more into debt. But at the same time, I need to increase my revenue. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So once that's done, then I have to get this balance here, but I'm not sure, and I'll put the total here. But again, that's not for y'all eyes to see. So anyway, I set up my monthly budget. Okay, so now I'm going to move this to the side. I didn't do my first payday budget yet because payday isn't here, but August the 4th will be my first payday of the month. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to set up cash and HSA. And this balance will be effective. I'm going to put what my balance is on August the 3rd. Okay. Then my cash envelope balance, I will check and see what I have in my cash envelopes on August the 3rd. I'll put that amount here. So my side income, any other. I do not need to pull in any bill account because, again, the money in my bill account right now is to pay all of August bills. So any income that I generate during the month of August will be to pay September's bills. So what I'll do here is, because I don't have to pay any bills, I'm going to put bill account. And this means, based on my income, I am going to subtract money and throw it into my bill account because I don't have any expenses to pay. Okay, so the only thing I need to bring out of my side, out of my paycheck for my business and any other income I receive for bills is going to be bill account. Okay, anything left over, I will go to envelopes and put some to debt payments. So because I don't know what that amount is going to be at the end of the week, I will find out and then I'll put that money there. But the only expense I need to pay come August the 4th is my bill account. So I'm going to put due on the 4th. Actually, I'll put the 5th. And I will determine what that amount will be based on my income. Okay. And this balance will be as of August the 4th. Okay. So then when it comes to my next pay period, I will take whatever's left after I settle out on August the 4th, and I will start here and I will put the date of August the 4th here after I pay all bills. And then whatever that pay date is there, then that will go there. Okay, so fast forward. And when the payday comes, I will do that. So monthly income, what I will do is I'm going to grab my headers and pre-fill that. I'm going to get my monthly headers for August. Okay. So wait, there's another one, and I'm going to take all of these. Okay. So I'm going to start filling out the rest of my book. If you guys can give me a second. So we're in August. So income is always green. So I'm just going to put the month header here for August. Okay. And I give 2 sheets for monthly income. For monthly expenses in the book, you get 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have enough space to write out all of your expenses, because if you're anything like me, you fill these sheets up. So, but hopefully I will only fill up 2. So I'm going to put expenses in pink. So I already put, so I make these little sticker sheets with all of my envelopes so I don't have to keep writing them over and over and over. Hopefully I never change these names, but I put the little sticky here. I tried to line it up perfectly so it fits in the line. I already put the header. So there you have your month end envelopes, okay? So then let's see. I have a sticky paper here, okay. So the next sheet to fill out is debt payments, okay? So if you have any debt payments for the month, you're going to list them here. The date due, the beginning balance, any payments to balance left. At the end of the month, you're going to, not at the end of the month, you're going to total up your total debt payment. You're going to minus, your total debt. You're going to minus out any debt payments, and that's going to equal your remaining debt. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your total monthly debt payments. You're going to divide it by your monthly gross income, and that's going to give you your debt to income ratio. It's up to you if you want to include your whole financial portfolio or if you want to just list consumer debt. You decide how you want to calculate this information here, but it's here for you. It tells you how to do the calculation here so that you know. My weekly cash flow, which is August, okay? I will put the date of each payment. Each day I get paid. The 4th, then whatever that is here, then I'll total the month up. And it tells you the instructions how to use this. I love this sheet because I can look at all of my income for the month, and that information pulls from here. Let's see. It pulls from here. So basically, this is the information you're getting here. It's here. And then you have the net income plus or minus. And then weekly accountant's balance, where every week, if you want to keep track of what your balance is in your accounts, I'm not good at filling this out, and I need to do better because I would like to look back in time and say, oh, I had this much in my account at this time, because it changes. Some people want to do it daily. I don't know, but it's here for you to keep your weekly accountant's balance. Here we have month-to-month money spent, which will be a separate video where I'll compare my categories from July to August, see what my difference is and how I did on my spending. I have yet to go back into, let's see, my Julys. I have to do Julys, which is going to be a separate video. June and July, I'm going to do that comparison because July just ended. So now I have to fill this information out. I do have it. I'm going to film that separately. So you'll see that in another video. But as it stands, I set up my, let's see, my monthly budget. And then I went in and I showed you a template of that. And as the month goes on, you'll see me filling that stuff out. You'll see me doing my weekly expenses and how I track that information. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, please let me know. But I will see you all in my next video.